Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and
for tuning into Power 365 online radio, your favorite online radio in Ibadan, the Guardian newspaper, which is which will be our first today. Okay, this first headline that comes to me says the making of a capital city of gross inequality, rags and riches, and this is also the federal government gives traders 1 month to crash prices of goods. Government increases suburb matching grants to 3.5 billion naira, and Afe Babalola cautions against 18 years limit for WAEC NECO. Foreign inflow down to 57.22% as investors appraise portfolio. Over 55,910 civilians killed in Nigeria in 4 years, says report. Ajero vows to fight on, says police invitation, mere distraction to labor struggles. Doctors strike, federal government threatens to invoke no work, no pay rule. I'll be back in a jiffy. Welcome back. This is also seen from the first page of the Guardian newspaper. Afe Babala cautions against 18 years limit for WAEC NECO. EKEDC explains disconnection of Unilag after 180 million naira payment. And okay, let's move away from that. On page 7 of the Guardian newspaper, it says federal government has approved an upward review of the statutory allocation of universal basic education matching grants accessible by state governments for infrastructural projects to 3,554,642 naira and 642,584 naira 46 kobo. The adjustment followed the passage of the 2024 appropriation bill and the assent to the bill into law. The Executive Secretary, Universal Basic Education Commission, Dr. Amit Boboyi, stated this yesterday during a 5-day financial training for suburb chairmen and board secretaries in Ibadan. In his remarks, Boboyi said the increased matching grants to states came from 2% of the Consolidated Revenue Fund allocated to support basic education in Nigeria. The grant complies with Section 11, subsection 2 of the UBA Act 2004, while state governments are expected to provide an equivalent amount of 3,554,000 542,584 naira 46 kobo as counterpart funds to execute the first to fourth quarters 2024 UBE intervention project. Alright, away from that, this one is saying EKEDC explains disconnection of Unilag after 180 million naira payment. Eco Electricity Distribution Company EKEDC has clarified that the payment of 180 million naira by the University of Lagos for July defrays only a small fraction of the outstanding debt owed by the university. The DISCO confirmed the disconnection of the electricity supply to the university, stating that the debt owed by the institution was over 1 billion naira. Wow. Okay, away from that, let's see. WHO converses equitable access to cervical cancer care. World Health Organization (WHO) and other partners in the health sector have expressed concerns that inequitable access to vaccines and high-performance screening tools is hampering efforts to reduce the growing burden of cervical cancer in Africa, which accounts for the highest rates of new cases and deaths due to the disease. Alright, so away from that, let's quickly delve into Daily Independent and see what the headlines are saying on Daily Independent. Alright, this is the front pages. On the front page of the Daily Independent, the headline says federal government plans crackdown on businesses fixing hiking prices of goods. Osigwe sworn in as NBA president, vows to tackle justice failures. Federal government okays 50% electricity subsidy for public hospitals. Tinubu pushes for direct flights between Nigeria and Brazil. EFCC arrests syndicate impersonating Olukoyede in $1 million fraud. New DSS boss assures on working with stakeholders for insecurity solutions. We'll do everything to avert Luminaso strike, coming from the minister. Edo Guba, INEC concerned over parties. Sorry, just a minute. INEC concerned over parties' non-compliance to electoral process. We can be intimidated, and also President boasts after leaving police facility. We'll do everything. Okay, this is saying UBA business series. Experts list innovation, persistence, assessment for lasting businesses. Alright, so the twin of the story I read earlier is also on the Daily Independent on page 5. Federal government jacks up suburb matching grants to 3.5 billion naira. And why Okpebolo won't come on TV. APC chair. Court adjourns Ondo LG election matter hearing amidst filing delays. Tinubu pushes for direct flights between Nigeria and Brazil. Alright, this is where we're going to call it today on Power 365 Online Radio Newspaper Review. Thank you for joining us. You can pick a copy of each of the Daily Independent and the Guardian newspaper to read more on the news the headlines that were read to you earlier. Do have a blessed weekend. Coming up next is Jimoh Oloyin by Abdul Rahman Salman. Alright, thank you. Goodbye.